Hello, everybody. We're back. Um, Man, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't stream yesterday because I was really tired. I even made a tweet about that. But even then, I didn't actually end up going to sleep. So I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. But we're here. I'm feeling not as tired as it was yesterday. So I, was laying down. Um, laying down all night pretty much. So we're good to go for now. So, I really want to work some more on the Discord because it's been a while. It's at least been like a day or two since I actually started working on it, or not started, but since I worked on it last, right? So, I ate breakfast already. Um, but I had some water. I play, man. I had some water and I got a Krispy Kreme donut, even though I already ate breakfast and brushed my teeth. Sleep, I don't know. I've been pretty good about like my entire life being able to function on a little sleep, but there's definitely as I've gotten older, like after high school, I started to feel like a good sleep schedule was really giving me more energy and all that. So I definitely know the benefits. No, I just said that. I ran. Um, yeah, you can definitely feel the benefits of a good sleep schedule and waking up on time and, but I just can't, I just can't go to sleep on time. It's for the longest time now, my sleep schedule has been like just, um, it's been night owl. But yeah, so I got some plans. I want to work on my Discord some more. And I had an idea earlier this morning about a new outfit for my model. So I'm going to look into that as well. Yeah. But, I mean, I really should get a healthier sleep schedule because it's good for your heart. It's good for your, if you didn't know, it's good for your, apparently it's good for your muscle development. Um, if you're working out and you got like sore arms from like working out, like for instance, I try to do 30 push-ups every night before I lay down. Um, and I want to start doing it in the morning too, but yeah. So I do that. My arms get a little sore because I do it in like really quickly, Um, once you feel that, that's like but the real work of the muscle development happens while you're asleep. And if you're eating good food like proteins. I don't know. That's what I heard in just one video. Just one little video. So I'm not like by no means an expert on that, but I heard a good sleep schedule can help the muscle development. Yeah. Yeah, I helped Playman get his model set. The problem was the reason he couldn't find how to change his skin color on his model is because he had a pre-made model or something that had a texture that you couldn't change the color for. So I just had to make a new one, like a blank model with a, because the outfit was a default outfit anyways. So, name your favorite kind of donut. Oh, he's a furry. Oh, you mean his model? His model's a human. Yeah. Low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit. You get fucked. Oh, dude, this song is so good. Fucking Footloose. Um, yeah. Maple donut's pretty good. I got a glazed donut right here. Pretty good. Like a glazed donut is really good. There. Yeah, I was showing it on screen. You didn't notice? Fucking Sonar just decided to reload, and then it was like sitting there for fucking 12 years to reload. And I had to fucking restart it because it wasn't doing anything. Stupid ass program in the middle of a good freaking song. I'm gonna restart this damn song. I don't care. I'm restarting it. You don't interrupt Footloose. Piece of garbage. Also, my VOD music isn't wanting to play. It's just loading. Why is YouTube being garbage? Dude, if you disrespect Footloose one more time, I'm gonna ban you. You don't disrespect that classic Kevin Bacon movie, alright? It's part of the playlist, you freaking chud loser. Come on. How do I enjoy older movies more than you? You're like a grandpa. God damn it. Alright, hold on. That's too old then. I think you're too old for that. If you're listening to music older than my lineage, then I think you're in the wrong generation, pal. That's like great grandpa status right there. More than that. You're not helping your case here. I never listened to Frank Sinatra. I ain't that. I don't even know what his music sounds like. I think the only Frank Sinatra I've heard of was like those old AI covers that are a couple years old now. Well, man, I don't swing that way. Even during Pride Month. I'm making a reference to Edge Runners, where David was promising Lucy to take her to the moon. I'm good. Thank you, though. Have you seen I don't think you guys probably haven't seen the Wuthering Waves collab with Edge Runners, but I tuned into a stream to check this Twitter accounts like if they actually stream, and she was playing it, like the ending of it. It was so good. Like it was like the roles reversed. Lucy was all depressed, and then she had like David like showing her around the moon this time instead of the first time where Lucy was the one showing him around the moon. Yo, how long is it gonna take them to make Cyberpunk 2? Come on. How long has it been? Since 2021 or so? It's been like 5 years? Come on. You already had the engine for it. You don't need to make it a million times bigger like GTA 6 over there. Ain't nobody need GTA 6 bad enough to wait like what, 15 years or so. I don't freaking know. But they already ironed out all of the kinks. Isn't it? I don't know. I think I saw like the reveal of it, but it wasn't like it's like all right. I don't know what the graphics actually look like for it. No, GTA 6 can suck it. I don't need no GTA 6. Especially when they're saying, "Oh, it's gonna be like at least $100 because that's worth it. That's how much, you know." We're gonna start charging for how much development time we put into it. Dumb. I still don't think Fable is in a good spot, but I haven't played any of those. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't. I've never played any Fable games. I'm not about that life. I know the games that I like and am interested in, and those are superior in every way possible. I'm just saying, Stellar Blade 2, the only game I'm actually hyped for. Besides more Subnautica 2. More Subnautica 2 and Stellar Blade 2. Hey, Flipdog. Thanks for the follow. Hey, man, don't forget your check-in redeem, by the way. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of the games these days just don't look very. They don't really look like exciting. I watched an Ordinary Gamer's video about it, and while I don't really agree with like most of his takes, he was saying that like every game that comes out is like just a reskin of older games, and he's like already. Like he was talking about like Spider-Man 2. He's like, it was alright, but I already played Spider-Man 2. It feels like from like when he played Spider-Man 1. Why choose to get into it with Laufey? That's my question, because it doesn't look anywhere near as good as God of War 2018 or Ragnarok. I'm just saying, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, even if you're playing it despite Asmongold. You should at least start with 2018 and Ragnarok, just so you can see how peak the storytelling and everything there was. And then you can compare that to the freaking reveal trailer for Laufey and see why it doesn't look very good. Putting aside the entirety of the controversy around the character design, put that aside, doesn't matter about that. If you just look at everything else, it doesn't look as good, in my opinion. The combat wasn't very... the combat didn't look the same, like it felt too fast. It's just weird, right? It didn't look at all like the recent God of War games, the combat. And then the cube, you know who dude, you get this, right? You know who voice acts the cube, Frank? You know who voice acts him? Genuine question. Because I can tell you. It's Huey. Huey from The Boys voice acts the cube. And not only does he voice act the cube, he motion captures for the cube. Can you believe this shit? They actually put him in a mocap suit to motion capture for the cube. They're just wasting money. Like, they could have just had him voice act. They didn't need him to mocap a cube. He's not even like they're not even using him as a model for the character. He's a cube. Yeah, basically. It's like, what the hell? Like, W voice actor role? But why did they make, like... Okay, first off, if they absolutely needed to mocap a freaking cube instead of just animating it, they could have got anybody else to mocap it. But they actually got him to mocap for it. It doesn't make any sense. They're just wasting money. Like, you're getting a big name actor to mocap a cube. Big name actors are going to be more expensive than just any person, any employee you could have had mocap it. They're not even marketing him, like, I don't know. It's just such a weird game, like, it's just, Why did they choose to have a cube as your companion? That's your companion. That's just not a one. That's not just a one-off character. Apparently, that's like your companion throughout the game. The cube and the ribbons on the sword. Those are your companions throughout the game. That's what I heard. I literally read an article where it was the devs defending the cube, saying that the reason he's a cube is because it allows him to do other. I don't even know if the sword is sentient, but the woman talking in the trailer was the ribbons on the sword, not the actual sword. But I don't know. Again, put the controversy to the side about the character design of the protagonist. I don't care about that. Just the overall look of the game. It didn't look appealing to me, in my opinion. Like, seriously, look. I don't even know. Let me, maybe mad about the character design. I just think, if you want my take on the character design, the reason I don't like how they keep uglifying women in video games is because they do it on purpose. Like she doesn't look that old in real life. Like, yeah, the actress is in her 40s, but she doesn't look that old. Like they didn't uglify her. I will say that they didn't uglify her, but they made her look older in the game than. I know she's in her 40s in real life, but she still doesn't look like that older. Like, they gave her like heavy bags under her eyes or whatever. It's just whatever. Anyways, but even if they didn't do it that hard in this game, they've done it in so many other games. It's just tiring. I'm just tired of them doing it on purpose and everything. It's like, we don't need realism everywhere. I don't know. And then the people that defend it are the same people who they want you to love female protagonists, but only the ones that they approve of. And that's what's also tiring about it. That's not the devs doing that. Well, a lot of them do, but it's mainly just people on Twitter, which I avoid, by the way. I don't get into any of that drama. Yeah, a lot of the games, they're just flopping. It's just because they know what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose. Again, they're targeting a specific audience that isn't going to play their games. I mean, what, like a great example of what? Well, yeah, I know. But it's getting heat from the people that were excited for God of War Ragnarok. And yeah, there's bad actors on both sides of the debate here. The main controversy is pitting them two against each other. I don't think there's any need for that. But at least the people that are okay, I'm not even gonna. They're just name calling some heinous stuff on that side about the Star Wars protagonist, and it's crazy. But that's just my problem with it. My problem with it is that they cater to the specific audience that isn't going to play their game anyways, right? Like, take The Acolyte, for example. That whole Star Wars show. They catered to an audience that didn't show up to watch the show. And that's why it didn't get a season 2. The main Star Wars fan base didn't watch the show because they saw how bad it was. Putting away all the controversial stuff, the writing of the show just wasn't good. And so many people pointed that out too. And they just didn't want to watch it. So they didn't. And then the people who were loving the show, there was not enough of those people watching the show. And I feel like there was more people on Twitter than that actually showed up to watch the show. That's what I mean. It's like they're catering to an audience that isn't going to make them any money. And then by doing so, they're also pushing away their actual audience that would want to play the game. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not about the looks of the character, but it's the fact that they do it on purpose. For what? I don't know. I don't even know why. Thing is, it's not that though. It's just that they made it on purpose. They do it on they did it on purpose. It's just a weird situation overall, right? If you get mad, if you don't like the game, then you're in a bad spot. And then if you do like, if you're like defending the game, that's also not a good spot. I don't know. There is no good take on it. Right. No, it's just why model them after like the fabled protagonist. Remember, there's a controversy around that game where they made the protagonist like purposely look that way, and then like the model that they modeled her off of looked like way better. It's just the question is why? Why do it that way? Why do that? I just don't understand. Like why do you hate good-looking protagonists too? Like, not saying that an older woman doesn't look good. I think she looks fine. Laufey. But like I think she even looked younger in the God of War games, like God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. They had her appear in Ragnarok, and I think even then they were comparing her and they didn't look the same. And then another example is Spider-Man 1 and 2. They changed up MJ's design for some reason between games. Like why? That's the question, is why? Why do that? It's not that we hate it because we want to hate it. It's because why change it? I don't know. Anyways, as I said, it's not a good spot to be in to talk about because if you say one thing wrong, people are gonna dogpile you. I mean, again, she literally just was acting in Daredevil Born Again, and even in that show, she looks different than the Laufey character. Deborah Ann Wall. It just doesn't. It's just hard to deny the ideology behind it. Like they do it for the sake of some type of view or ideology or something like that, right? Well, yeah, I know. That's Deborah Ann Wall. That's what I'm talking about. She looks. I said she's in her 40s, but she doesn't look like they made her in the game. Oh God, what did you say this time? Yeah, I know that they exist, but that doesn't mean we have to force them in all the games. Everywhere. I don't think people don't. I don't know. People don't go play games. They play games because they don't want to experience reality again. Or it's a form of escapism, just like reading a book. Right? And again, I don't know if it's right. It's not right to necessarily call him ugly. Like, again, I wouldn't call Laufey ugly. But uglified is a term. It's just, it's only to a certain degree, right? Yeah, but that's what sells. Unfortunately, that's the unfortunate truth. That's what sells. Um, but even that is becoming controversial. I think people just need to. I'm not saying that they have to be in every game. I don't know. Again, my personal opinion, putting the character design controversy aside and any opinions on that, the game wasn't very appealing to me, and especially the cube. I like the voice actor for the cube, Frank, but I don't like the cube character. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, totally, 100%. Play God of, at least God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. Those were fantastic. I never played the old God of War games, but they are remastering the old God of War games. I don't know. He was sitting there running into the enemies, bashing into the enemies. I don't know. Hey, Fox, what's going on? Welcome in. Controversial topics in discussion at the moment. But yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to play either side of that, but I just think there's definitely something going on. I think there's a lot of people that ignore it or play a specific side or just I don't know. And you gotta realize it. You know, I'm not even. I wanna say the West. It's only the Western devs doing this. Yeah. But I mean, you're always on the Fear games. I don't think anybody hates women. Is the thing. Because if you look again, comparing Starway 2 and Laufey, nobody was hating on the Stellar Ray protagonist. She's a woman. I think I think people just have. I think a vast majority of gamers have a preference, and so they'd rather, they'd rather play as one over the other, and I think that's totally fine. Even no matter which side you're on, if you have a preference, it's totally fine. It's up to you. But regarding the actual controversy itself, don't get upset at someone for not liking that character on either side, right? Alright, well, I haven't seen anybody calling it that, but I have never called it that or anything. So, it had nothing to do with me. But, like, genuinely, I think, yeah, as I said earlier as well, there's bad actors on both sides. There's bad actors on both sides. There always is. There's no escaping bad actors. But yeah, there's definitely people going too far on both sides, and that's what I mean. It's like, why can't we just, you guys enjoy your game over there, and other people can enjoy their games over here on the other side, right? You don't need to have them do a culture war. Unfortunately, people just be doing that. Oh yeah, good luck with Valorant. I could never. Anyways, yeah. I just wish, like, if honestly, if they made Laufey more, not the character but the game, if they made the game more like leaning towards more like God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, because that was definitely my style of game and combat, right? But the trailer looked totally different, I think. Like, she was like, it looked like Spider-Man combat. That's what it looked like. Spider-Man and Wolverine combat. That's what it looked like. I'm like, yeah, that combat's good for those games, but I don't know if it really makes much sense for this game. Maybe it was someone said that it's more similar to the old God of War games, and maybe that's true. Again, I haven't played those or watched those. It's yeah, it's running parallel to God of War 2018. She died. The start of spoilers, right? God of War 2018 starts with what's the term for it? Cremating her, pretty much. And the whole point of God of War 2018 was to spread her ashes over a specific mountain, right? And that's the whole journey of that game. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just hard to talk about because you're always going to have people that don't agree with you. And I don't want to disagree or get into any arguments, especially with Ren, but that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know why they named it Laufey. Is her name Faye Laufey? Faye Laufey-san? Like, again, I made the connection a while ago in a stream with you in there, Ren. But, like, I remember in the MCU, Loki, his last name was Laufey-san. Loki Laufey-san. Like Laufey son, you know? Just like Thor Odin's son, right? But obviously, and then Atreus was also named Loki in one of the God of War games. They called him Loki. So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking maybe she's Laufey, and then Atreus would be Laufey's son. That's all, whatever. I think that's when you think about it like that, it makes more sense. But I don't think she was ever called like in the games anything related to Laufey or Laufey. So I don't know. I don't know why they chose that route, but there must be some lore reason. But yes, if you ever get the chance, I would definitely recommend God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. They're very long games, but the story and the music is honestly insane. It's super high production and just amazing overall. Yes, I have a glazed donut here. I'm actually almost done with it. Only a bite left. Anyways, last thing I'll say about this whole controversy is, again, kind of what I just said. If you guys want to enjoy your game, that's totally fine. Go enjoy it. But then don't come over to this other game that just revealed and then start attacking that one. You know what I mean? Why are you attacking this one? And yeah, the people on this side are also attacking Laufey, God of War Laufey. There's no need for this whole back and forth. There's just no need. But I will say, from what I've seen, the name calling for the Celebrate 2 protagonists and anybody who likes or is excited for the game, the name calling is actually insane. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, same around the same time. Like only like a day or two, like I think it was only a day or two apart. I don't know. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Unfortunate timing, unfortunate everything. I mean, I don't know. For the most part, the studio who made God of War games, the recent ones, 2018 and Ragnarok, they did a great job with it. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping you're right and the game will be popular and good. Because it is regardless, another entry into the God of War franchise, and I think that's a great franchise. But and they said that they're not replacing Kratos, right? Because I wouldn't want them to replace Kratos. I think this is just a one-off kind of like spin-off kind of game. Though it's I guess it's not a spin-off. I don't think they're calling it a spin-off, so it's a little confusing. I don't know. Well, I don't know. From what I could see from the trailer, what I saw in the trailer, um, yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the dialogue. The voice acting was perfectly fine, of course, because you got all the big name actors. That's what they're doing these days. They're getting a lot of big name actors in video games, which is totally fine. But I mean, either way, I think the voice acting was fine. I think the actors were all fine, but the writing itself, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, it's not annoying. I don't think it's annoying. So I think that's fine. Like, I don't care. I think it's cool that these typically movie and show celebrities are coming over to video games and voice acting and modeling, like Cameron Monaghan in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I love Cameron Monaghan so much. Like, he did, again, he played a new character, a new Jedi in those games, and he also played the Joker in the Gotham TV series. He did something else I don't remember, but if you ever watched Click, Adam Sandler's Click, he was in that movie as a kid. He was a kid there. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I think you're too picky. I don't care what you. I ain't playing that game in Russian. Yeah. I need to stream Atomic Heart. What is this song? Oh, it's a Wild Side. Okay. No. I'm not picky with the. I don't know. Like, yeah, the writing could be better, but it's like, put that aside, and the game is still good. Is what I mean. Hmm. I think it's crazy you were funded over the dialogue. Just enjoy the game for what it is. When you're criticizing a game, you kind of gotta take it at all angles, not just one thing. What are you relating to in this Russian sci-fi game about futuristic communism? What are you relating to exactly? What would you relate to exactly? I think it's crazy. If you can't relate to it, then I think if you need to relate to it to enjoy it, I think you're a little. I don't know. It's interesting. But man, I think you're a little too. You're very elitist, especially when it comes to Halo games. You're like, they didn't do this right. They didn't do that right. They didn't do this right. The voice that like. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to bash your takes, but like, I noticed that a lot with you. I mean, as Jordan was saying, it's translation. If you wanted to play it in Russia, like, do you understand Russia? Why? How would the subtitles ruin it? If you don't even know, like, if you can't even compare it because you don't know Russian. Anyways, who are the developers? Atomic Heart developers, alright. Mundfish. And who published the game? Published by VK Play, Focus Entertainment. See, I've never heard... Oh, and For Divinity. See, I've never heard of VK Play, Focus Entertainment, or For Divinity. Or Mundfish, so... Right. I think Atomic Heart is their first game. Projects. Ooh, Atomic Heart 2. And The Cube is another one of their games. And Ill. Okay, so maybe not their first game, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like that. I don't go into the game and be like, this seems off with that. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna take it for what it is. And again, going back to it, like, I can understand if it's like a little bad, but I can ignore that. But in Laufey's case, because I said the same thing about Laufey, I criticized the same thing, so I don't want to be a hypocrite. Again, it wasn't just that. It was like the gameplay just didn't feel like my thing. So gameplay. The cube was kind of annoying. I didn't understand why we needed a cube like that. It was like it was just kind of childish. It's like, what are we 5? I don't know. If you're into like goofy things like that, then sure, but I don't think it belongs like Goofy. If you want to talk about Goofy, I don't think Goofy really belonged in God of War. Like, none of the other games have like a quirky cube companion. It just didn't make any sense. I don't think you would like anime very much, especially if you watch it in dub. Or actually, you ever talk about the subtitles? You wouldn't like the subtitles of anime either, even if you watch in sub. I'm just comparing it. Anyways, I gotta do another stupid discussion post reply to someone's post, because that's the entire classes month, is making a discussion post and then replying to someone else's discussion post 2 times a week. I don't know why, but that's the entire classes month. Yeah. Did anybody reply to mine? No. Nobody replied to mine. No, it's not funny. I've got school tomorrow. School. I got school tomorrow. No. Hologram. Yeah, with me. Well, I'm not a hologram anymore. It only lasts 15 seconds. I'm space. Nah, I'm Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Oh, this song is great. I love this song. I don't know if this music's too quiet for y'all, but I could turn it up a little bit. Oh man. You know what I didn't do? I didn't make a Twitter post about my stream. The Tweetor. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Why is it so hard to just go to your profile on the actual app or the website? There you go, I made a post. Oh gosh. Well, we got ads in about like 5 minutes. If you wanna skip them and hang out and chill, without, albeit there won't be the music playing, because it's YouTube. But I do have the YouTube link where I'm streaming as well. You can keep talking while the ads play, and then you can hop right back over to Twitch, when the ads are over. There you go. I'll pin that. There you go. Feel free, or stick around for the ads and just wait. It is 3 minutes of ads, and I know it's annoying, but that's what's required to disable pre-roll ads, and it's only once an hour. Okay. Okay. Do we have any song suggestions, by the way? Hmm. Okay. Name this more that way or so. Here you go. Hmm. And my brain does not want to read this post right now. This song's pretty good by The Offspring. The ads in 20 seconds. All right. Good song. Oh, System of a Down. Welcome back, ad watchers. Beastie Boys. Oh wow. It's guide. There we go. I made my reply in the discussion post, so finally done with that. Now, I wanted to work on the Discord, and I wanted to make or find some more outfits, or another outfit, I should say. Okay, visual. Oh man. Hmm. 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 All right, maybe I'll hold off on the outfit for now, because I'll have to find or do some more research on that, and I don't know if it's worth spending money on it quite yet, or like how often I'll even use an outfit like that. So yeah, okay. It was like a themed kind of outfit, so I don't know. Anyways, I should try to work on the Discord some more. I get the info channel set up a bit more, and think of some um, more channels. Commands here. By level. I think that's it. Those are the only commands I made. Oh, wow. My laptop's being a little slow right now. All the audio issues. I'm skipping every now and then. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Let me send this. Okay. Let me send a PNG to my Discord so I can get it on my computer. Oh, never mind. I already did that. Okay. I need to basically upload them somewhere to get a link from them. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey man, you can totally make it more alive. I think you died there for like 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm not a very social person in most Discord servers. Nah, I just genuinely like. I generally don't really talk much in Discord servers. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't really feel like giving my ID, even just that, or a picture of me with, to a random Discord server. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, okay. Hi, welcome back. What'd you get for breakfast? You got McDonald's? What'd you get for McDonald's? Hot cake breakfast? I've never even heard of that for McDonald's. I mean, I hope that works. Of course. So yeah, what is the hot cake from McDonald's? I never heard of that. Is the music too loud? You can hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me just fine. Let me turn it down a little bit. Turn it back down to what it was. It's pancakes, eggs, and biscuits. Okay. Whatever passes for McDonald's eggs. Sounds good though. I like their egg McMuffins. Or egg and cheese. bacon thing. Unless I'm thinking of Dunkin'. How the hell do I add a gallery to this thing? Yeah, there's like a bacon, egg, and cheese wrap, or not wrap, but like croissant. That's what it is. Bacon, egg, and cheese croissant from Dunkin'. Those are pretty good. And they're usually really hot when you get them. So they're either nuking it in a microwave. That's what they're probably doing. I doubt they're making them fresh. I don't think Dunkin' is better than Starbucks at all. I think Dunkin' is cheap and processed and whatever. It's just cheaper than Starbucks. Like every time I go to Dunkin', all the donuts are like dry and eh. It's not really like the best. I don't think if you're comparing how good they are for you, then I don't think either of them are good for you at all. Okay, wait, I think I can do this merge thing. Merge. Yeah, there we go. But man, I don't think, by the way, earlier you said I may be taller than you. I don't think that's true. I think we're both 5'10". Yeah, I think we've been over this in a previous stream as well. I think we were both saying that we're like 5'10". Something like that. I don't know. I think everyone who uses a computer is a shrimp. It's like nearly impossible to have good posture at a computer. Yeah, you're welcome. Well, this dude ain't really nothing to... I'm just kidding. I say nothing to celebrate over, but I'm joking. Yeah, you're welcome. Good luck with him. He's in your hands now. It's your responsibility. No takebacks. I feel like we're getting into more obscure rock classics stuff I don't really listen to. Like the Beatles coming up next. Wow. You're gonna abandon your favorite streamer? That's crazy. I am sleeping right now, actually. You just don't know it. I'm sleep streaming. What's another good playlist? We've had classic rock on for a while. Actually, speaking of that, I want to listen to this one again. I think that's a compliment. Why your Cash App? Why don't you just make a Ko-Fi? Ko-Fi has it even integrates. Also, yeah, Cash App is only like available in the US, I think. So it's not really, like the best platform to use if you're gonna actually have donations. At least it's not really available in many countries. It might be available in the UK now, but last time I checked, it was only the US. Yeah, what are you talking about? Keep your money. Also, Twitch, once you get affiliate, you can like literally do like direct bank transfers. Like direct bank transfers, no PayPal, no nothing. Just right into your bank. There's even an option for wire transfers if you really wanted to do that. Isn't Bezos kind of screwed right now with that whole rocket launch failure? And wasn't he the richest man until his wife divorced him and then took half of his money? No, she got rich off of divorce. It's crazy. Everything has tax. Even Cash App has a tax for instant deposits, or fees rather. Yeah. I don't know anything about his wife. I was just saying. It's a funny joke. But, like, damn, imagine being the richest person in the world and then losing half of it. Like that. It's crazy. Okay, I want to do a different playlist now. Yeah, and again, his recent rocket launch. What are the biggest rocket explosions in history? It even showed up on like a weather radar, or like like the weather station, like on the news station, like the weather forecast map that they have showed up on that. Apparently, that's crazy. God, what kind of music do I want to listen to? Yeah. Dude, honestly don't know what music I want to listen to right now. Maybe these guys. Sure. Yeah, they're pretty great. I love 21 Pilots. "22 Pilots." Sheesh. Wonder why they chose 21. Mm. Mm. Well, it's just so hard to think about, like if I wanted to write an about me section, I don't even know what I would put for like favorite movies, shows, music, or whatever. I don't even know what. I don't, sort of write about yourself. What do I even say? All right. Why are you so damn brain rotted? Why are you always bringing up tongue so hard? Fucking damn, man. The goat of nothing. Brain rot is not something to be proud of. Hmm. Why? What are my favorite? Okay, Dishonored is definitely one of my top favorite games, so I gotta include that one. All right, Dishonored. Let's see what else. Breath of the Wild, Dishonored. What other games? What freaking games do I like? Minecraft? I guess. I barely play it these days, but like, hello. It's hard to list what games I enjoy or are my favorite. Because while I do like God of War, I've like barely played it, right? Or like, I don't know, there's just not many. What did I even say? Undertale, Deltarune. And more, sure, whatever. I don't freaking know. It's too hard to write about yourself. It doesn't. Okay. Movie franchises. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I listed Star Wars, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones. What else could I be missing? Or what are some of the other big ones? Star Trek. I don't really care for Star Trek. Lord of the Rings. That's all right. I'm not gonna list Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings, but I was never into it as much as I was like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Indiana Jones. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, what else to write about? I guess I don't need to write much more. I think I just need to reword what I have. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, favorite food, huh? Um, I don't even know. Pancakes, I guess. I like pancakes. Um, oh, oh, oh. Hmm. God damn it. Okay. Mm. Okay, I think I got the info and been done for now. I think it's as good as it's gonna get for now. You'll see it when the Discord is finished and you'll join in. Hmm. I'll watch it maybe a little later. Um, hmm. I never really played that one. Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Whenever I'm done with it, for the most part. Because I'm trying to think of other channels to add right now. Let's... Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, let's see, what else? Mm. Alright, this one. Mm. God damn, to do tasks. Mm. I honestly don't know what other freaking tasks to do. Okay. So I still need to figure out what other channels to add, but I think I'm gonna do that later. I am really tired now. I'm feeling it. So I gotta go lay down. And then I'll be back later today, most likely, for another stream. Probably Destiny 2 or so. I would like to play more Destiny 2, so probably that. So if you're interested in that, come back later and or hit the follow button, get notified when I go live later. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, that's all there is to it. Check out my socials, I suppose. Let me open up my drawer here so I can do a command. All right. There we go. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Make sure, oh yeah, I guess when checking my socials, follow me on Twitter. Yeah, or X, whatever. We actually just passed 200 followers over there, which is pretty big for me. Yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, well, with that, I will see you all later today, hopefully, for more Destiny 2. And yeah, more Lightfall campaign. I'll be finishing that and starting Final Shapers maybe. So, but yeah, we'll see. Peace.